Are you interested in joining the military but can't decide?
Or are you interested in finding out more information about the different branches?
Army and the Navy.
Army and the Navy.
In this video, we're going to answer common military questions as well as share our experiences. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Darin if this is your first time here, and today we have my good friend Jay, who I actually met during my time in the military. I'm really excited because this is my first collaboration. It was actually Jay's idea.
Yeah, so like I said, I'm Jay. My YouTube channel is JWLK, JWLK.
I'll make sure I put it in the description box, and I'll also put it here for you guys. Go check them out.
Yeah, so I separated from the Navy about a month ago. So right now I'm just kind of going through the process of finding a new job, which looks like it's going pretty good. Yeah,
Did you get it officially?
Not officially, but it's like 95% of the way there. So
that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, so I mean that's the dream.
Same place, right?
Yeah, same place. So
it's pretty exciting. All right, so now we're going to be answering some questions that people sent in to him, and then also some common questions that I get quite frequently. For those of you that have been with me since the beginning, I did start my channel talking about my military experience, so we're going to take it back a little bit of a throwback. Is today Thursday? It's Thursday. Throwback Thursday. So that's what we're going to be doing today for you. So do you want to start with the first question, Jay?
Yeah. So let's see.
We're going to be reading off our notes and our phone, so
yeah, this one came in from my Twitter from a guy named Maritime Gamers, and he said, I had a buddy of mine do a couple of tours in Afghanistan. Have you deployed? So I'll let you answer that one first.
Okay, I have not deployed. I always say that it's going to depend a lot on the type of job that you have, and being that I was an X-ray tech in the military, it wasn't very common for me to deploy as far as the Army branch goes.
And as far as the Navy goes, it's pretty much the same. Like she said, we kind of met at work. I was an X-ray tech as well, and with those in the Navy, if you're going to be on a ship, there's really only like one or two per ship, so there's not much opportunity for us to get deployed either, so it's mostly hospitals.
And how does it work if you're like a quad zero? So in the Navy, you're a generalized corpsman first, and then you go to a specialized school. Yeah. So if you're a quad zero or a generalized corpsman, are your chances of deploying higher?
Yeah, absolutely. Just because if you don't have that specialty, then you can go to like a myriad of like different opportunities for jobs, whereas like you can be deployed with the Marines, or you could go with, you know, all kinds of things. Anything medical you could get your hands on. So I'd say there's a lot bigger opportunity for you to deploy if you do have that on your side as being quad zero. Whereas when you get a specialty, you are kind of cornered into, you know, having to kind of go where they need you, and most of the time that's at a hospital.
So the next question is, why did you join the military? That is a common question that I get all the time. And the reason why I joined the military, I've mentioned this in previous videos, is because I was going to school full-time, I was in college, and I was also working full-time. I was broke, I was your typical college student, so I just wanted to get some free education, and also I wanted to make better money while going to school. So that is why I chose to join the military.
Yeah, and I joined sort of for the same reasons. I didn't really have to. I was already working, I had already gone to college, but I joined because I wanted to pay off my college debt, and you know, this was a good chance for me to do it, and then I wanted to be able to go back to school for free, and I saw it as a good opportunity for employment, and it kind of has been. So
did they pay off your debt when you joined?
Yeah, I was really fortunate that I was able to get that written into my contract.
Do you also get the post 9/11?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's
I'm so shocked right now.
Benefits of having an uncle that's a recruiter.
Really? Wow, okay, yeah, because when I joined the military, I did have, well, I still do have quite a bit of student loans, and I thought it was either one or the other. Either you get your student loans paid off, or you get your GI Bill when you get out. I didn't know it was both.
Yeah.
You could get both. Wow. Okay, that's pretty cool. So I just learned something new. That's
of course,
awesome.
They're not going to tell you that, but
right. You're gonna have to like ask for it.
Yeah.
Be kind of pushy. Okay,
yeah,
cool. All right. So the next question for you.
All right. So another one from Twitter @Jack Storer asks, "What's the food like?" So from my experience, Navy food is actually kind of good. I'd say the best food I actually had in my entire military career was at boot camp. Like, I don't know about your experience, but we had.
It was pretty good, but I don't know if it's because we were like starving.
All I'm saying we had like really good cereal in boot camp. We had like, I think there was like lobster mac and cheese one of the days. We got like McRib sandwiches. Yeah, we had cornbread. Yeah, there was a lot of really good stuff at boot camp. And then like after that, it's been all.
It's been okay. Are you the one that saw a cockroach in the bread?
No, I didn't see a cockroach in the bread. But the thing I did see, one day
We're not here to bad talk the military.
Yeah, no, we're not.
We're just simply sharing our experience. We're gonna keep it real with you guys.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be real. One day I was downstairs in like the docking or like where they load the loading station.
Okay, in the basement?
Yeah, and I saw the food delivery and the boxes said for prison or military use.
Shut up.
No more galley. No more galley for me.
The galley is like the cafeteria. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Gave it up.
And someone else told me in our department that they saw a cockroach on the bread. So I haven't been eating in the galley either. Ever since I heard both those things, because I think Josh told me that story too. I can't do it. I've been eating in Maine. People are like, you're real bougie. I'm like, I don't care. I'll pay the extra cash.
Yeah, it's like super expensive, like $10.
I know, but you know what? No thank you.
Yep, I agree.
But yeah, the food was really good and basic. But like I said, I think maybe it's because I was just starving all the time. Because you only get 3 meals and you have to eat as much as you can.
And you were burning those calories like as quick as you consume them. So
Right. Yeah. So everything just tastes amazing. All right, the next question that I get all the time is, how did you join when there were people that didn't support you? Was that a thing with you? I know that there was a couple people that didn't support you.
It was kind of that way for me. Like people definitely were like, why are you doing that? Like why are you like, people are like, why are you throwing your life away? You have all these opportunities and stuff. And at the end of the day, it's a decision that you have to make for you.
Exactly.
And if you put that decision on anyone else, then you're going to be probably dissatisfied with your decision. So.
And if you're old enough to join the military, you're old enough to make your own decisions. You are an adult. You're 18 years old. So I have a lot of young people like 18, 19 years old reach out to me and they're like, how do I do this when my parents aren't supportive? Well, you don't want to make your parents upset at you or have them disown you or anything, but at the same time you're an adult. So essentially you need to make your own decisions.
Yeah, I'd agree. It's a thing that, less than 1% of Americans will sign up to do. So if it's something that you're willing to do and you want to do, I'd say go for it. You think it's going
to better your life?
Yeah.
Like, I think it's done a lot of great things for me.
Absolutely.
So I don't regret joining.
Not at all.
All right, another common question that I get is, how did you prepare for the PT test or the physical fitness test when joining? So what's your guys' test like when you join? Do you remember?
When we joined, it was the same exact one as when we were in. So it's.
Oh really?
Yeah, they kind of.
Okay, you guys didn't have to do like a swimming test or anything?
Well, yeah, true. Oh, you're talking about in boot camp? Yeah.
Just in general, like entering the military.
Entering the military in like the delayed entry program, we pretty much had to do the same PT test that you will do in the real Navy.
Oh, okay. And how did you prepare? Did you do anything?
Me to prepare, I pitifully ran around my neighborhood.
Did you?
Yeah, like I was not a runner. Like I run now, but I was not a runner before I joined. And I just remember like slogging around my parents' neighborhood, just like trying to run 1.5 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, my first 1.5 miles that I ran in boot camp was like 15 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my, that's what I ran my 2 miles in.
That's so slow.
I think for myself, I lived up in the mountains, so I think it was like 6,000 feet of elevation. So obviously, I took my test down in the valley, and if I run up in elevation, it's a lot harder. So go down, my mile is a lot faster, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So it's almost like wearing those masks.
Yeah, the elevation.
You know how they train? Yeah, it was almost like that. So. Train in higher elevation? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, really anything you can do. If you want to prepare, just like find out what it is.
Weights on your back, like,
find out what you got to do for the PT test and just like do that.
Focus on it, yeah.
Do it over and over and over again.
Yeah, because there was this girl that reached out to me and she said she was doing all this different stuff, all these training muscles and lifting weights and doing all this stuff to get ready, and she said she was having a hard time with her run, and I'm like, focus on your run then. Like, don't focus on anything else. I think to join the Army, it's 1 mile, a 1 mile run, 1 minute push-ups, and 1 minute sit-ups. So that's all you gotta do. Just focus on those.
Yeah, I agree. If you're weak at push-ups, do push-ups. Weak at sit-ups, do sit-ups.
All right, another frequently asked question that I get all the time is, what should I bring to boot camp? So you wanna?
Yeah, so Navy is kind of easy because whatever you take there, they're gonna give you a little brown box, and you're gonna put your stuff in there with your address, and you just ship it home. And then when you graduate, hopefully your parents, which mine didn't, will come to your graduation and they'll bring like your cell phone and your wallet. I think
Wait, you didn't have your cell phone there?
No. If you get kicked out if you have your cell phone.
What?
The only thing we can keep
They didn't lock
is our
them away?
wallet. No.
How'd
No.
you guys make phone calls?
Payphones.
Shut up.
Yeah, you get like scheduled payphone use.
Wow. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, the Army's a little different.
Yeah. So what do you guys bring?
So there is a backpack that I got from my recruiter. I don't know if every office does this, but they gave me a small backpack, and basically they said whatever you can fit in here you can bring, but obviously it's like necessities. So I think they said one extra outfit, so whatever you're wearing, and then one extra outfit, and tennis shoes, and pretty much like shampoo, whatever you need. Not like makeup, like don't go crazy, but
Oh wow.
yeah.
So like you guys bring your own shower stuff?
Yeah, just to get us through until we are able to go to the PX or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like we...
Was that part of reception? Was that like the first thing you guys did was get your shampoo and conditioner, all that?
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you get there, you get yelled at off the bus and stuff, and then like, I just remember us walking in a circle around a room until we could pee, and then after you finished that, you went into a room, and that's where you got all your uniforms, and you got like your bag.
Wasn't that the first day, like right away?
Right away. And then you got like your uniforms, you got your well, not your like camis and stuff, you got your we had to wear PTs with boots. You look ridiculous. But
Did
then
you have to wear the recruit hat?
Yeah,
Josh still has that hat.
Oh yeah, so do I.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Girls have to wear those hats too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was a big reason why I didn't join the Navy too, is because they had to chop their hair off. I wasn't about that life.
They
I was
don't
like,
anymore.
yeah, they don't do it
Yeah.
anymore. They should.
Everything. They get iPads now.
What?
Yeah, they have iPads in Navy boot camp. Join now, it's easy.
Do they have the timeout cards?
Oh yeah, training timeout. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you guys bring a lot less than we did. So you go through reception, and then with all your stuff, and then once you get to boot camp is when they take everything away.
Oh, okay.
So you go through reception for like a week, and that's when you get all your uniforms and stuff. And then when you get to boot camp is when they lock your phone away and everything else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So then they give you your phone back? Like
So they take, okay, rewind a little bit. They take your phone when you get to reception. They put it in this, they have you make a phone call saying that you got to reception okay. And then you put it in this yellow envelope, this big envelope, and then they have you staple it. They pass the stapler around. They take your phone away. They take the envelope away, and then when you're getting ready to ship off to basic training from reception, they give you the envelope back. And they're like, give this to your drill sergeant. And then they can obviously tell if you open it on the way there, because that shit's stapled and you don't have a stapler on you. I'm telling you, I'm sure people have tried to open it.
Oh, I
would not do that.
The only thing
Does that make sense though?
Oh
like,
yeah. The only thing we keep is our wallet, and you put it in a sock, and then you tie the sock off and you tuck it in your waistband when you walk around.
What?
It is the most ghetto thing ever. Yep.
Oh, good old days.
Bright and shiny.
Last and final question.
Oh, okay.
So, if you had to choose between joining the Army and the Navy, which would you choose? Like, if you had to go back to the beginning.
Okay. If I had to do
that's a good
it
question.
all over again, I'd join the Army. Hands down.
What? I was gonna say the Navy.
Really?
Why though? Why would you join the Army?
The reason I would join the Army is because the thing I like about it is that the way the promotion works. I want to be good at my job and go to boards and show you how good I am at my job, and that's how I get promoted. I don't want to take a
test. They sell cupcakes right now. Like the Navy, that's
gotta,
what all the Navy does. Okay, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but
sell pants at lumpia and
and just do all this extra
and be everywhere but your job.
Yeah,
and it's just it's nothing against how the Navy works, because I know that's how it's done for a long time, but I just prefer to do it where it's like
on you only.
Yeah, exactly, on me. Like if it's on me to excel, then I will.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to.
And PT is a big thing in the Army.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I was thinking more so Navy, just because I feel like I was gonna say your guys' leadership. I feel like you guys take care of each other a lot more as far as like the higher ups, the LPOs. I feel like they're looking out for you a lot more than the Army does.
I think that just all depends.
Yeah. It all depends on leadership.
Yeah, because like for me, I felt like my Army leadership looked out for me more than my Navy leadership.
Interesting.
I didn't, yeah. So
maybe it's like the grass is greener on the other side.
probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, that's all we have for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, let us know in the comments. What do you think? How many likes should we get? Maybe we'll film another collab.
I'm thinking if this video gets 100 likes, then
100?
100 likes. If it gets 100 likes, then we could do another one. Yeah.
That's reasonable. I think you guys can do it.
Yeah.
If you have any questions for us, leave them down in the comments so we can answer it in the next video. Also, feel free to check out his channel. Like I said, I'll link it down below and I'll list it here for you guys.
Yeah.
If anyone's in the DMV area, that's DC, Maryland, and Virginia, and you want to share your military experience, feel free to reach out to myself or Jay. Mm-hmm. We'll do an interview with you guys and
yeah, that'd be cool.
You can tell everyone about your experience. We'll catch you on the next vlog. I can't believe we're like nearly matching. This is funny.
It's really funny.
Yeah, there was this chief that came in a couple weeks ago and was saying if you only served 4 years, you don't deserve your post 9/11 bill.
Bitch. Oh man.
Bitch.
You got me like